Hello and welcome to Roll to One, the network, and we play all kinds of games such as video games, VR, and Dungeons & Dragons and other tabletop experiences. I'm Jaden Arnold, and I'm your Dungeon Master for tonight's episode of Crow's Curtain Call. We're playing the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons Curse of Strahd campaign setting of Ravenloft, and I am ready to go. So without further ado, let's get ready for tonight's episode of Crow's Curtain Call. After dividing up Esmeralda's equipment, some werewolves revealed themselves and sprung an ambush. Shiv proved himself to be a master of the moon and scared them off with his moonbeam. The party then ventured further to Vallaki. When they arrived at the gates, Thomas convinced the guards to let them in to the bustling, well-fortified town before them. They quickly headed to the Blue Water Inn in search of a place to center themselves. There they met Rictavio, the clever older gentleman with a spring in his step. While mysterious, he proved to be a master storyteller, claiming all of his stories are true, especially a tale about a monster hunter who died at the hands of a powerful vampire. It was there that they also met Erwin Murdikov, son of the Wizard of Wines, and attempted to convince him to go to his brother Adrian for reinforcements. Erwin refused and Rictavio left, so the party split up to make best use of their time. Duncan and Esmeralda followed Rictavio to a toy shop called Blinsky's, where Rictavio gave them the slip. However, Blinsky, the strange toy maker, and his gifted monkey named Piccolo informed them that this town has strange vampiric secrets lurking within. Esmeralda felt the need to investigate further alone, so split away from Duncan. Thomas headed to the church and learned that Maestro Lucian, the man he had come to see, was traveling about the town preparing for the show and would later return. Staying at the inn, Shiv managed to convince Erwin to go to his family's aid, provided they could find someone suitable to watch the inn while they were gone. When the party reconvened, they all went to Maestro Lucian at St. Andrew's Cathedral. It was there that Lucian informed them that the auditions were being held at the end of the week. In an effort to find the perfect cast, Lucian had sent audition invitations to 6 specific people, Thomas included. They were told of 3 women and their locations, in addition to 2 mysterious other men. Feeling exhausted, but with new information, they headed back to their inn. Thanks to Thomas, free night for a new day. So you guys are in the Blue Water Inn, and it is nighttime, and you guys are all convening in the room. So I'm going to make it nighttime. You guys are all convening in the room. So as you sit in your guest bedroom that I will describe very briefly, what do you do?
Do we have Vasilka with us?
Yes. If you would like to. My assumption was that she was still in the wagon until you said anything else.
No, I think we took her with us inside.
I think I remember you guys doing that. You guys went... So the guest room, you are in a guest room. 4 plain beds with straw mattresses line the north wall of this well-lit room. Each bed comes with a matching footlocker to store clothing and other belongings. A table and 4 chairs occupy the corner across from the door. An oil lamp resting on the table casts a bright yellow flame. So you guys are probably, you're in.
We need guest room music.
This room?
I'm assuming that you're in this room. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Because you guys have... Yes, I'll get all that stuff going. Guest room sound.
Specifically, guest room sound.
That's what it said. I mean, hey, thank you, Sirenscape. Free ads.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Sirenscape.
We're not. I wish.
I think we all wish.
Oh my gosh, it'd be great. My monthly subscription would be X. It'd be great.
I think Thomas will just kind of ponder the... He just got that information about the auditionees was just verbal, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know now you can confirm that Vasilka has one as well, so you both have an invitation, but the invitations are identical. They're just invitations welcoming. And then yours also contained a letter that was specific to say that you are outside of Barovia and needed to get yourself to Barovia. Yeah. And as well as you were promised payment upon arrival. You're not familiar. No, you didn't.
Oh, that's after I auditioned?
Correct. That is after the audition. And then also... Vasilka, I mean, even if she wanted to explain, she couldn't.
Yeah.
So you're unaware of what really all this entails.
And even if she could explain, she could.
Right, so we're assuming that you guys have all picked your beds in the room. You put your little satchels, backpacks, what have you, in front of your bed or near your bed. And you are there. Another person that did not come back, I believe, is Esmeralda. Esmeralda still...
I think she left a note saying something, but I could be mistaken.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't important enough for me to remember. So
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
I don't remember it either.
it is. She is just out and about.
On the town.
I will get out like a blank piece of paper and go over to Vasilka, and I want to write. I just want to communicate to her, ask her basically like, could you ever sing? I'm going to write that on a piece of paper and hand her the paper and a pencil. Or a pen or whatever.
I don't think we've done this with her yet, so let's find out what happens.
This is a very interesting proposition, actually, to see what she does. I will roll. Okay, so she writes to you. She starts to grab, and she grabs it. Like, you know how you hold when you hold a pencil, you like have like a lot of people like put ring finger and pinch or whatever,
Yep.
and she just goes like this.
Like
She just 100%.
Yeah, like a toddler.
Yeah, and she begins to write in a very elegant cursive. That is essentially, I hope. She responds with an I hope.
Maybe someday.
All right.
A SpongeBob reference.
Do you know a way for us to help you sing?
You guys like pass the paper back and forth, and she then, I'm pulling out my book so I have her stats in front of me.
No writing notes in class.
Oh no! She then writes, and it takes her a second, and says, She says, if only we had my dad.
Cool.
Which you guys all murdered.
Yep. Yeah. No, I.
Slime now.
I'm with that.
I mean,
I mean, that's 100% murder.
Thomas, go to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I would plead self-defense there.
I mean, I don't know if that's...
I mean, as far as Duncan's concerned.
As far as Thomas is concerned, it was absolutely
No,
so.
it's not a terrible point. This situation is...
Thomas didn't believe him when he said, "These aren't your body parts. It's just an illusion, and I didn't do the illusion." Okay, I don't believe you.
Yeah, fine.
Wait, we noticed that not believing when you mocked him to his face
Yep.
viciously.
Yep, for sure. And then he almost killed everybody.
He did do that. Well, mostly.
Almost. But we're good. We're alive.
Some people got almost dead.
So what do you do?
Go to sleep.
And that's what you do.
Yeah.
Duncan's already sawing logs.
He's just 100% out.
Oh,
Actually-
Duncan was turnt, wasn't he?
Duncan...
Or was that earlier
No,
in
Duncan
the-
was not turned.
I was slamming down.
Yeah,
drinks.
he had like 17 shots or something.
I do remember that.
Was that just early enough in the night that it's probably worn off?
I
or-
mean,
was a
he's
while
a
ago,
proper
yeah.
man,
He's got
so
a pretty hard-working liver.
Yeah.
it is always working, is what you mean.
Yes.
Here we go, Vasilka. Got her stats up.
Shiv is going to ask Vasilka, do you sleep?
Interesting question. Technically no. Because she's a flesh golem, not a person.
Yeah.
What does she say?
What does she say? That's
I
the
think
question.
she just like walks over to the door and stands there, facing the door.
Like
Like a
guarding
dog?
it.
And then just opens up her arms T-pose style and then turns her hands and presses them against the wall. And then she looks back at Shiv with her eyes wide open and just nods.
Against the wall or the door?
She's like this.
Yeah, over like on the outside of like so the door frame, her hands are on the outsides of the door frame and she's just barricading herself in front of the door.
Oh, okay. Shiv is satisfied with that answer. And we'll go to sleep.
Good flesh golem.
Good flesh women.
Yeah, right? Okay, so let me roll some dice.
I got some.
Did she murder us in our sleep?
Yes, it's fine.
Gotta find out.
The night goes by
Oh, where's the hole?
without a hitch. You can officially long rest. Yay! Spell slots are got back. You guys feel well rested in the morning. Duncan, you went to bed first,
Check
so if
yourself
you'd
for
like
bite
to
marks.
get up first, you are welcome to.
For sure. Oh, Duncan did go to bed first.
Yeah, Duncan gets up.
So you get up and you see Thomas there. You've seen him with his mouth open plenty, so you understand. Shiv though, he's got like this like like every time he like rotates his head, like the alligator face, like he can't rotate all the way around. So like you see he struggles. He like wants to be on his stomach, but he can't because he's got an alligator head. So he just turns the other way.
The beds are too small.
They're just too small for you. You're massive. What do you do?
I go.
Beds are racist.
What is our resident flesh golem doing?
She is staring at the wall,
She's still on the door.
arms open. Yeah.
I just say good morning.
She turns her head. Her neck doesn't. So it's just her head that turns to you.
That's incomprehensible. That's so weird. How do you? I can't.
And
It's just like it.
yeah, just the top. Yeah.
Gross.
And she looks at you and she smiles a very toothy grin. There are different colored teeth there. Not all of them are hers, or not all of them are, the same color. And she, I mean, they're all hers. But then
They
she
are
looks
now.
at you and smiles.
Without skipping a beat, he grabs his hat and stuff and. Do you mind, Loss? He motions to leave.
Oh, and she like steps out of the way.
And then he just goes downstairs to get some coffee.
All right, so you
Sure,
step
coffee.
down. You step down, and
coffee.
you are greeted by just a few people. You have like a few stragglers. You see there are two pretty large gentlemen. These are the two that you don't recognize. You see the family, right? You see the normal peeps, but you do also see these two individuals. You see a very tall, bulky gentleman that resembles you in quite a lot of ways. Bald on top of the head, hair actually pretty well grown to like the sides of his shoulders. That's a cool sound. And he also has a big blonde beard. He's got a bow strung over his back, a long bow that touches the floor. And then next to him is a younger, seemingly younger individual, with a facial hair like mine, and then like Aragorn-esque vibe to him, except for he's wearing like tan leathers. And those two individuals are making light conversation with the proprietor of the establishment, Erwin Martkov.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I walk up beside them. They're at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is Erwin the only one tending the bar?
It seems like Erwin's doing that. You do hear some pots and pans rattling in the back, so
Okay.
you're assuming that there's some sort of breakfast or something being made.
I just kind of motion to Erwin, like, 1 cup of coffee, and then I just kind of listen in on the conversation.
So yeah, he grabs kind of a hot water tea thing going on in the back, and he pours hot water over a press and then pushes it down and makes you a pressed coffee in the morning. And you ask what's going on, him? Or
I just kind of listen in.
oh
just
yeah.
Incognito.
So you see the smaller of the two individuals. I mean, I say smaller. I mean, he's probably 5'8", and the other guy's probably 6'1". So you're standing ahead of them, but they're just it's a disparity. And so the smaller one looks over and he says, "Yes. So what are we going to do? Like, it's not like we could go and make some coin in the other kind of ways." And he's like, and the other guy's like, "It depends on what the adventurers need from us. If they need us to help travel them, then we will. But if they don't, then we won't." And he's like, "Yeah, but that's not a good way to make a living. Like, we have to make sure that we got some, like, sustainable income. So, hey, you know what? We could talk to that really small guy. Well, I guess he's not small, but he's kind of thinny kind of guy. You know, he's got the guy with the lute. You know, the guitar player guy." And he's like, "You mean the impressive opera singer, Thomas? I love his music."
Is that the Aragorn guy? Just for my.
No, the big guy is the bow,
Okay,
bald,
okay.
tall, yeah.
Okay.
And then the Aragorn looking guy is the smaller guy. He's
The
more
Philadelphian
yeah.
Russian.
Yes.
Did see that.
That guy.
Kind of moved around between the two.
Well, that's the idea. So
Sometimes
anyway,
from
they're just chatting
Philadelphia,
about a way to make money.
sometimes from
And then
Russia.
he's like, "You know what we could do? We could try to take out the wolf problem. The big werewolves in the dens nearby. We could handle them ourselves, or we could find some more help and split the gold." Well, it depends on how much they're charging per pelt, I guess. Huh. Who the heck are you? Why are you staring?
Oh, I couldn't help but overhear a conversation there. I hope you don't mind my intrusion.
And they like look around, and there's the only two other people on there are two people that were like intentionally hiding, and it's the two boys, the younger Mardikovs. And they're kind of like hiding. Just then, though, you do hear the bell ding 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 ding, and you see two other individuals. It looks like they're twins, and they are well groomed individuals. They resemble the same stoic vibe that a Twilight Robert Pattinson gives off, which is just like this like floaty kind of strange alien-esque vibe to them. But they do carry an air of wealth as well, and their hair is slicked to the side, and they're both wearing nice vests, maroon color scheme, blackened hair. You probably haven't seen them before, and if you did, you didn't pay them any mind until now. And they nod as well and are given something for their coffee needs. So anyway, as you're talking to them, he's like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. You can listen in. We weren't being too quiet, so."
Couldn't help but hear you guys were looking for some coin. Are you fellas mercenaries?
Yes, we are mercenaries. We hunt wolves. That is our thing.
Oh, that's funny, 'cause me and my crew also prefer to hunt wolves. Perhaps we could work out some sort of an arrangement, make some coin for all of us.
We're not afraid to go outside the walls during the day. We love the woods. We would appreciate the help if you wanted to come.
Well, you see, we've got ourselves in a little bit of a sticky situation where we need a few more arms than are available to us. But I reckon if you'd help us with our problem, we'd help you with getting some pelts. You could keep all the profits from them.
Well, I mean, not to interrupt you guys, you big gentlemen, but listen, this realm, it's cursed, so we don't go anywhere outside at nighttime. We just go during the day, but we do 5 gold pieces per day, and we feed ourselves. So that's our usual rates. But we can work out kind of a something or of a deal or something. I said something a lot there. Man, I'm not the best at this. I'm gonna let Soldar. You got this. I was talking. You stop. You see that? You look like fool when you interrupt. Anyway, that is our usual rates. Yes.
Aye. Are they up yet?
We'll say Thomas comes down in a robe.
Oh, good morning. Gone.
this is the room, and then he's like, I freaking love him. He's so talented. He heard you last night. Like that's
yeah. Thomas will.
Hey, last night was a good one.
Get a welcome to Erwin at the bar. Good morning, Erwin.
Good morning.
You have any water?
I suppose yes, we could get some. And he walks over to one of his sons and goes, "Go to the well and get some water, please." And he's like, "Okay, Dad," and he does.
Okay, Dad. I love him.
Okay. Yeah, it's
just a little Russian kid.
It is a little Russian kid.
He's great.
He's awesome. You want to take him home?
I do. He's gonna die, but
So he goes and gets some water, and probably in about 4 minutes.
Yeah. Good morning, Duncan. I see you've made 2 more friends than you had yesterday.
Oh, no,
yes.
We're not friends. We're not. Yes, we are friends.
Well, it is great to meet you. My name is Thomas. What are your names?
The great and powerful.
I am Soldar Soldarovich.
Soldar. Awesome.
Soldar Soldarovich.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Soldar. And you?
Yevgeny Krushkin.
What?
Yevgeny Krushkin.
Yevgeny. Thank you for
Good
introducing
luck
yourself to me,
writing
Yevgeny.
that down.
I tried.
You can call me Yev if it helps.
That would be so helpful. Your friends call you Yev?
I mean, I guess they do now.
I guess they do now. What are you guys talking about?
We're just trying to work out an arrangement. Figured we could use a couple extra hands moving those people.
I mean, yeah, we're trying to do a lot of transportation. What do you guys do?
We're wolf hunters. That's what we do.
Are you good at killing things, I guess?
He like stretches. You see the giant bow on his back. And then Yevgeny has
Makes it funnier.
Yevgeny has a rapier on his side.
Interesting. How much do you guys charge? We are in need of more reinforcements to help travel.
Well, actually, you see, we charge 5 gold. He puts his hands out. 5 gold per day. We do not work at night.
5 gold a day. You don't work at night. I will give you.
Then a lizard man appears at the top of these stairs.
Shiv's going to have told Vasilka to stay up there.
Basilica will stay.
Yes. Trudge.
I will get. Hold on, I have to.
Trudging
You talk
down
for
the
a second
stairs.
while I.
You come on down the stairs, and you are seeing everything that you're seeing here.
Also wearing
These
just a
two,
robe.
the two younger gentlemen that I remembered resemble a Twilight individual. You do see those two are there, and they have now sat down at a booth. And these people you don't recognize yet. Just FYI,
Yes.
you also see them.
So I'll walk up to Thomas and such, and friends.
They're there.
Good morning, Shiv.
Yes.
Listen, Soldar, Yev, I will pay you, let's say I need you for auditions. I look at kind of. Oh.
Danica Mardukov comes out with a plate of like eggs, but rather than your regular run-of-the-mill eggs, each of these eggs are they're like Sunnyside, and they are each made with about the size of a Post-it note. So they're not tremendously large eggs. And she delivers them to Yevgeny and Soldar. And they begin to eat.
Ooh, can I get some of those?
Danica says, "How would you like them?"
That way.
That is,
Special.
ironically, Sunnyside. And she goes back into the kitchen.
Thank you. I'll look at Duncan. Auditions are 6 days from now, right? Or 5 days? Also asking the Dungeon Master.
What did you say?
I said auditions are 5 or 6 days.
So at the end of the week is what I said. I haven't established what day of the week it is, but it is a 10-day period.
Okay.
So
9 days?
so we could say 8 days from now.
8 days. 5 whole day. 8. I will give you 80 gold at the end of the week to just be available for protection when I need you to.
We're 5 days per day. 5 gold per days. So 5 now.
Oh. You don't just want 80 gold at the end?
No, that's stupid. That's a bad way to run business.
Alright, here's 5 gold. And I'll just hand him 5 gold.
So you handed them 10 gold.
I'll go
Okay.
each.
I'll hand them 5 gold each?
Yeah.
That's as good with me.
That's not what you said. You said 5 gold. You guys are 10 gold a day then? You two together?
For Soldiev.
Yes, we're willing. I'm willing to serve as a guide for 5 gold piece per day. I suppose you're paying us plenty. What if we upped it to 7 because you're being nice and paying us for a long time?
7 for both.
Yes, to pay for us both, it'd be 7.
I'll give you 10 for both. I just wanted to make sure that I know what I'm paying for, and 10 for both will keep you both honest. And so I'll give each of them 5 gold.
All right, so they each now have 5 gold richer, which you need to subtract.
Shiv's going to say maybe we should have one of them watch the shop.
That's not a bad idea. My only thinking is we're also trying to get. We're not only going with the Martikovs to get reinforcements there, but we have to get the orchestra from the town. I don't remember the name right now. I remember.
Kresk?
Yeah, thank you. Kresk. My brain. It was like there, and then it went. Kresk to here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a day trip. but we can't do it, 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of I think we're talking to Burgomaster today, or we're gonna try to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate that idea, but if we don't get enough reinforcements,
What was that I heard? You're going to go and talk to this is one of the twins now. He says, what was that I just heard? You're going to go and talk to the Burgomaster?
Mm-hmm.
Was I talking to you?
No, but I suppose that I might make myself known. I am Nikolai. This is Karl, my brother. We have grown into people who are fond of trouble, and it seems like you are people who cause trouble.
Did he say travel or trouble?
Yes.
Why don't you ask him? I don't know what he said. I don't think we cause trouble.
Can you boys fight?
Like right
Oh
now?
no, we have none ambition for tempering in the violence, but no, we just want to make sure that our names are in the hat for taking care of this place while you're gone.
Can I
Duncan.
make an insight check?
Sure.
I want to. Well, natural 20.
Okay, what's the total?
I'm about to look.
Yeah.
It's not ready. It is a
Jeez, that's far.
25.
Okay. You get the picture that this person obviously isn't like, you're getting the vibe that they're not like he's not going to be violent. Like he doesn't seem like they don't seem like they're that kind of guys. They do seem, however, high society. And immediately your brain goes, I'm not sure I can trust him entirely. There's definitely an ulterior motive to what they're saying.
Do I see any reaction from Erwin as they are talking?
Yeah, where's he?
Erwin's sitting there probably cleaning a glass like a bartender. And he looks at you and he kind of goes, he shrugs like they're not the worst choice you could make. And then Nikolai pops back in and says, yes, we're not... how do I? Yeah, we're not the bad guys. We're not the bad guys. We're just tired of listening to my mother's tiresome prattle.
Who's she?
Just want to stay out of all the business. Oh, we are I did not say it. It's my fault. Nikolai and Karl Wachter, for those who are not German. And
Yes.
I'm not doing German because that's silly. It's just you guys would not trust them immedietly. And I was like, we're not doing German.
They're Nazis.
Nikolai and Karl Wachter.
Where's this place?
It's with the W. Yeah.
Mother Wachter.
Yes.
Yes, Mother Wachter.
Well, your names are in the hat.
There's a hat.
They do like a deep bow, and Carl winks at you as they step over to the bathroom.
Thomas will bow back.
And wink back.
He will not.
Not. All right, there you go.
Well, gentlemen, I believe we should. I'll actually go to Erwin first.
Burgomaster.
Yes. Erwin, who did you want to look after while you were gone?
I put my trust in the Gator Man.
What if the Gator Man has to leave?
I mean, he can choose.
Oh. Perfect. All right, boys. Let's go to the Burgomaster.
I will live with the consequences, no matter what he chooses.
Good to know.
The Gator Man.
The Gator Man. I
Good
trust
Russian
the
there.
Gator Man.
Gator Man.
Well,
To
Ship
the
Duncan.
Burgomasters?
I think that's the next step.
Why not?
Alright.
I'm gonna go put clothes on.
Yeah, you go up there.
Put his regular clothes on.
You guys step out, and as you come back down, your eggs are presented to you. You eat the eggs. I'm assuming you guys
Curious.
grab your own jerkies and stuff that you have. And you head out. As you head out, Mr. Soldarovich says, "Good luck, boys. I wish you the best."
Thank you.
And then the other guy's like, "Why are we being so nice to them?" He's like, "They have Thomas." And then you guys leave.
Cool. I will head to take out the map that I may or may not actually have of the town.
You guys have that.
Then I will go to the Burgomaster's house.
Holding a map in this town is a sure sign of a tourist.
For sure.
So he's like open mapped out there. Okay, so as you are going out here, you see that same individual that you had seen yesterday.
Which one?
The one that was... So this individual with a demonic right arm.
Oh, that guy.
A tremendous pinkish, reddish, infernal arm. Bald head, large stature, and wielding... I do have his mini. And wielding an axe. He's well decorated, kind of scary looking guy.
Can you hold it up?
I believe I can. Can you see that?
A little closer.
Well, if I move it closer, you're not going to see it as well.
Let me skip
Oh,
more.
that's actually pretty
A
okay.
little more detail. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Scary though. He's like I said. I think he's like. I remember I said he's like Vin Diesel.
I
He's
think
a
you
really
did,
big
yeah,
guy.
giant.
Vin Diesel's actually small though.
Not
But
that tall.
no, but I guess in my head he's like just a big chonk of a man. And you see him. He's kind of like standing next to a guy who's in one of those. You know, his arms are in the thing and his head's in the thing and it's closed down and people are like throwing tomatoes, whatever that's called. Like, what's that? Stocks. Yeah, stock.
Yeah.
And you see he's over there and he's like, this is what happens when you don't smile in Valaki.
Should have a little smile.
All will be well.
Are there any tomatoes around?
Yeah, there's a bucket of them.
I just want to grab one. I was just try to get him.
Is that athletics?
Oh, you want to get him?
Not the big guy.
Is
The
that
guy
athletics?
Oh yeah, you get the guy. So go ahead.
Roll
go
for
ahead.
initiative.
Just roll to hit. Just roll to hit. Is it
What do I add?
dexterity or
Dex?
strength? Yeah, whichever one you want.
How much damage does a tomato do?
16.
So you smack this man on the cheek, just like splats against his face, just splat, and he's like, he smiles.
Then I will walk up and press the digitation to clean it off.
You clean it off, and the guy's like, "Help me, please, no."
Smile.
And he's like smiling. I mean, of course he's smiling, but he's like, "Help!" And like he's not happy. And this individual's there. You also see like 3 or 4 other town guards, so he's not just like alone. And you see the seal of Valaki on this big gentleman. So you do see he has like an air of like it's his job.
I'll walk up to him and be like, "Don't you think he's been through enough? You can let him up, let him out."
Are you smiling when you say that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Slowly distancing myself.
Shiv steps back.
Duncan never walked up with him.
Okay.
Oh no. I rolled a 3.
So it's a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that class was made after this game was made. He says, no.
Yes.
But you can be not in it next.
Fair enough with me. Just figured I'd ask.
Duncan's holding a deadpan, toothy grin.
I love it. He just smiles.
Don't forget to smile.
That's scary.
His like literally Shiv is always smiling. He's an alligator.
Well, let's go to the Burgomaster's house.
Okay.
Or mansion, or whatever it is.
Yes, so the Burgomaster's
Find out.
residence.
Residence.
It is a mansion. This
Covers it
mansion,
all.
you see, you're stepping for quite a bit of time, and you do approach it. It is on your map. Actually, I can pull up the map. No, I can't pull up
What
the map.
number is
but You
it?
have it.
Watch it be letters.
Can you pull up the map?
It's a
real quick?
letter and a
Yeah, I'm
number.
gonna pull up the
It's
map
N
here.
something.
Haha, not that map. This map. There's the mansion.
Like Zadovich.
It's the Burgomaster's mansion. It is one of the numbers. It is the.
3.
I'm going to the.
4.
I'm going to the map. I'm going to the
6.
map. Going to the map.
8.
I'm going to my map here.
5.
The Burgomaster's mansion is... It'll tell me it is number
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
N3.
Oh,
Got it.
Got it. And N2 is the N.
Read them and wait. Joey.
N2 is the inn, yes.
Cool. Can I have it?
Do you have them up?
Dr. Dive. Unwrapped him first.
Thank you.
All right, so you
Better.
walk over there.
Do you have them up?
Yeah, no, I don't have a map. I have this map, which is the map of the actual
We're
building.
going to look at map real quick.
I don't have it.
Of
to
the
pull up.
Burger
We're
Master
going to
sounds?
look at.
That's a lot of ravens. That's a lot of birds.
That is
Yes.
a lot of
Shiv
birds.
was
There's a lot of
trying to
birds.
count them.
Too many birds.
Oh,
I
no, I
imagine
will say,
Shiv's
though,
eyes
you
are
probably
individually
just
going
had raven eggs for breakfast. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Take what you can get.
That's a thing.
So, what do we see outside the Burgomaster's house?
This. You're approaching from your left. Over there. What? Your miniatures. Your miniatures. I can move them. I'll stand up.
That's what I was wanting. Was the
Oh,
arm.
you got it. You got the arm. You got it.
Where are we going?
And
Right there.
Fate.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Isn't it the other side? Yeah, it's the other side. It's the other side. That's my fault. I'm doing it backwards in my head.
Oh no.
Thomas has fallen.
Didn't break his arm. We're good.
Olympus is
Dude,
down.
I got glue. Dude, my Strahd mini has no arm right now.
He came that way, though.
Well, still. I gotta glue him.
That eBay guy ripped you off.
Yeah, he ripped it off.
Literally.
Dude, that stuff, you can't buy those anymore. That's tough.
Really?
Nope, they're out of stock.
Out of
Strahd.
stock or out of commission?
Yes.
It's China.
Uh,
Only Chinese slaves
China.
touch them.
Strahd.
China.
Kirsten Strahd.
Burgomaster.
It's not Russian, it's a Transylvanian. All right,
He's a vampire.
we're next. Anyway, we're moving on. That's staying in there. All right. All right. Yeah. You guys go into Castle Ravenloft. You walk in. Welcome.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll try to remember that.
what a twist.
You know, like 90 million sessions from now. Okay, so you approach the building, and it is a very, I do have the description, so let me just like not butcher it rather than improvising it.
It's a house.
Yeah, it is a very nice house. This mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion, double entrance doors. So it's like a nice double entrance doors. Mind you, it's tearing apart, but it is still the nicest building in town.
That's a style.
And you are there. So what would you like to do? You do see a sign when you walk up that says "No malicious unhappiness" on the door.
Thomas will knock.
So you like, I can't do it. That's whatever. I can't. Thank you. I was
There
like,
it
why
is.
can't I do it? My low timbre is not here today. If I ever had one. And you're greeted by a maid. She is smaller, frail, and a little older, but not any older than 60, you'd say. And she's like, hello.
Hello. How are you this morning?
Are we expecting you?
No, I need to have a conversation with the Burgomaster.
Ah, I see. Come into the den. And so she opens the door. Need something? Bet. Oh yeah, thanks. You're my best friend. I forgot to start the timer. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Now we're good.
Yeah.
Dude, the world knows this is happening in real time. They're fully aware.
Take the
Imagine
roof
when this is
off.
live.
What? What?
Take roof off.
I've done it. I
Yeah.
pulled up the map and I don't have to resize it. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So you're pulled into the den. You're immediately walking in the room, and then you turn immediately
Wait,
to
she
your.
said yes?
Yeah, she says yes. Come into the den.
I didn't see that coming.
No, she does. And you are
Into
let
the den.
in to the left, in the den area, which is where those chairs are.
Still with the Ravens?
Oh, they're just loud. I'm
Even
gonna see.
Even the den.
Burgomaster's mansion got the. Is there a den?
Den
There's-
sounds.
There is.
Den.
These are the sounds from the den. Den
Den.
is very quiet.
She says, "I will go and fetch the Baron."
Burgomaster.
She said Baron. Go
She says, Baron. The Baron.
Oh, we're looking for the Burgomaster.
Make a history check.
Oh, great. Ten.
Den sounds.
That's
10.
the same thing.
Great. Hey. Thanks.
Like, there's music. I like this.
I was about to say.
Thanks. The more you know. Thomas, that happens in Thomas's brain as he like rings brain. It says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Okay.
And I'm
So she goes and grabs the Baron. Is there anything you would like to do in the meantime?
Investigation check around the room because I'm
Same.
nosy.
Okay, be nosy. Go for it.
Pretty good. 18.
Duncan's gonna dip his donuts in an investigation check as well. And he gets distracted.
natural.
Starting off well, baby. Starting off well with a 2 from Zane.
I'm not even surprised.
He his coffee's wearing off.
Oh, sorry. It's a 3 with his modifier.
Coffee.
Yeah. He's getting that crash, you know, at 2 o'clock
First roll of the
crash.
night below a 12.
Coffee.
So I misinterpreted what this room was, and that's my fault.
It's not the den?
It's not the den, and I will take you to the den.
Was that the den music?
This is still the den music.
Okay, good.
This is the parlor. So basically, let's just say the door's open, and you catch a glimpse of this room. You see a fine array of furnishings and draperies with an overall feminine touch.
It's a parlor.
A woman lives here. He's a
And I will say, you do see people sitting in there.
Thanks, Super Sleuth.
There's like a book club going on, is what you get the impression of.
Thomas will wave. What are you reading?
And they like, and then they're like, a few of them give you like side eye, like, what are you doing? And then she says, "Oh, excuse me, Maria, you can close the door." And then like,
What are you reading?
one of the women's like closes the door.
Can I insight check that side eye?
Sure,
Did I see what book they were reading?
sure.
Nat
Make a
20.
perception check. What's your perception check?
Ooh, with perception, 25.
That was an insight.
Wait, that was
check.
insight, right? I got
I
you.
rolled a.
Also 25.
So wow,
I rolled a 7.
you that was a very obvious help.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, was
With the
I?
natural 20, that's a very obvious help. Is that what you said?
Sure.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11 perception check.
11 perception check. You can't tell what they're reading.
19.
To tell what they're reading. Whatever it is, it's wrapped in a book binding that is not what is underneath. So you catch that it is a book binding that is like, it's like a paper book binding, like outside of it, you know, or
Something's
like
off.
like they're something's covering it. So sure, it looks like Pride and Prejudice, but it isn't.
They close
So you
the
guys
door.
are taken to the den, which is it is the one with the bear rug. That is my fault. The bearskin rug, the one, that one there.
Yes. And she's gonna head
Padded
off.
chairs and couches line the walls of this cozy carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and mounted on the east wall is the head of an angry-looking brown bear.
I like pat the nose.
It is unnerving unless you're not scared of bears.
Apparently.
That could have been scary.
So does she leave to get the Baron? Go Master.
Go,
You do
Master
see
Baron.
underneath the bear head, there is a little plaque.
What's it say?
It says, "Gift by the late Soldar Grigorovich."
I wish it just said bear head.
Me too. Investigation check after she leaves.
Go for it.
Okay. I wish this was the same investigation check I rolled earlier. It's better. 20.
You see that this room nobody spends a whole lot of time in this room, and it also smells like various guests, and not necessarily like a room that they are often in.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, in the seat cushions, you find 12 silver pieces.
Hey, 12 silver is mine.
Upon seeing his discovery of the silver pieces, Duncan also just takes
Starts
a quick
diving
look.
into the seat
Investigation.
cushions.
You're like, oh man, I'm into this now.
17.
You see a
Oh, wait, investigation.
You rolled so high.
I know, right?
What do I do now?
That's right, 17 right.
I don't know where everything is on my paper.
Investigation. Okay, 17.
you find a box of Neverwinter cigars.
Nice.
In the seat cushions?
No, on the table. on the table, but you're opening boxes now, and you're like, oh, these are cigars.
No one's gonna notice if I take them.
You just gonna take the cigars or take the box?
Just the cigars.
Okay. Then you have 10 Neverwinter cigars.
Alright.
Write that down.
Neverwinter being a place, not a
Probably.
not a It is. Well, it's a brand in this case.
It's both.
It's a representation of like the
It's
place,
not a
but
company.
no, these are really fancy cigars.
Stuff
And
them
then
in my
Thomas was on the
bag.
couch like he didn't do anything.
It'd be the equivalent of Cuban.
And then Thomas was on the couch like, no, they got
Yoink some Cubans.
All right.
Shiv's gonna bust out with the. What was that over there?
Oh, you just some cigars that... Oh,
No.
Over
the
where?
Other room.
I couldn't tell what they were reading.
it didn't look like they were exactly being... They didn't want anyone to notice what it was they're reading.
It didn't look like everyone wanted to be there.
Should we go help?
Why don't we talk to the Burgomaster first?
I'll be honest with you. That's a
on.
good idea. But I trust you two to take care of most things.
Fair enough.
Just, I'm on your side, obviously.
Yeah.
Where's this Burgomaster?
How
Where?
long does it usually take for guests to be... Like, when should we start getting bored?
I mean, oh, I see. So you're wanting
Instantly.
to know how uncomfortable you're willing to sit until it's too long.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's instantly.
Well, it varies person to person, but I would say Shiv, being the most wise of all of you, is not impatient yet.
Thomas will give us a little out. It'll play. He's bored.
Okay.
Duncan lights one of those cigars.
All right. Okay. You have a +1 to persuasion and deception checks when dealing with white men.
Wait.
White? So anyone in this story?
No, rich, wealthy men. That was the joke.
Did you have to be smoking at the time?
I feel like it's just like a automatic. I'm like, you gotta like me.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
wait.
it's just like we're lads.
That's
For
plus,
nobles,
plus one.
probably,
What in
yeah.
what?
+1 to persuasion and deception when speaking to the mad lads, aka
Maybe-
rich, wealthy white men.
Maybe not when speaking with the person you stole it from, though.
I just am saying that it gives off a good air, and I'll give you that +1 when you use it.
All right.
That's pretty funny.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now, you do hear a side knock on the door coming from a smaller hand, and she pushes open the door and says, "Oh, he will see you now." And in walks this human male, and he's got this. I guess the best way that I can describe this man is if you've seen Princess Bride, and you're picturing what's his name. It's
Mazzini.
that's it. The guy from.
Well, you poisoned me. I poisoned.
Yeah, that guy. He's so I'll describe him for the listening audience. Okay, so he's bald, widow's peak that goes really far back. Hair has grown long and is twirling in the front. Hair has grown long to the sides. You see he has his fingers, the middle ring finger and the middle finger are like webbed, so like they're stuck. but the rest of his fingers extend. So like when he like does this, yeah, he's like Spider-Man naturally. But his fingers do that, and then he also is wearing a red
Disney gloves.
like argyle robe that like goes down to the floor, and he looks very well dressed, well groomed, but he looks penguin-y. He's very sleazy, very gross in that way. And he walks in, and passive insight, he's going for a cigar.
I will. We all notice that?
He's about to go towards the box, and he's about to sit down
Mr.
over there.
Baron. I'm trying to stop him.
And he looks over and goes, "What?"
Are you about to Christopher Walken for this whole conversation? Unfortunately.
So, we can only hope.
My name is Calvin. I'm in need of your help.
I mean, he has no reason not to believe that's your name. You did that well. And he goes, "Okay, Calvin."
We ain't gonna get through it.
Oh man, shit.
Calvin.
Okay, Calvin. I am Baron Vargas Vlakovic.
Vlakovic.
It is my pleasure to meet you. And who are you two?
I'm Duncan.
Duncan? And your friend?
Shiv.
What?
He's he doesn't talk much.
I should have checked you for weapons. I didn't know you had a shiv.
No, his name is Shiv.
Oh, that's my fault. I don't know where you're from, but and he bows. And he's like, "I'm sorry if I offended you."
As he's bowing, Duncan slips a cigar into the box.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Please don't roll low. Please don't.
Blow on it.
You natural 20!
How many cigars do you want to put in the box?
I put 2.
All right, so all 2 of them. You see, he just like, he lifts it. There's no squeak. He just puts one in. He puts another one in. He goes, "Oops, that's the one I lit." Takes that one back out. Puts the other one in, and he closes the box before the other guy even notices.
I'm blowing all of your rolls now.
Perfect timing for the sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah, for sure. The nat 20 was well deserved. And he says, "So, what can Mr. Baron Vlakovic do for you?"
Well, I'm in need of some. We are in need of some help. We are.
Cigar?
I'm okay.
And he opens and he's like, "I need to replace these, but I suppose I have a few left." He lights one.
I am in need, or we are in need of aid. We are leading a. I can't. We are leading a travel, a group of people through Barovia. We're trying to organize a migration, and we're in need of aid, and protection for these incapable people.
So, you're looking to bring some people from that sorry little town into my good place?
You don't know where we're going.
Well, I didn't really. That's my weird interpretation. I guess he's just more like, "So who you bringing?"
They're very talented orchestra members.
Oh, for what purpose?
Well,
As you will know.
I am doing my best to prepare to audition for the Tragedy of the Blazing Sun in town, and I believe that they are the orchestra that, from what I've heard, and like I think I've seen it on an invitation or a flyer, is that they're the orchestra that will be performing.
Make a persuasion check.
19.
Okay. He's like, okay. What's the orchestra called? What's their name?
I know. And if I don't have it written down, I remember. It's the Bellevue Orchestra.
Oh! You're kidding. We haven't heard from the Bellevues in ages.
Oh, we actually ran into them on our way to Valaki.
Oh, so you're trying to get them to come and play for my show. Well, I guess our show. The town's show. Gosh, my wife would flip a lid if she heard me make that mistake. Freudian slip. Whatever.
They are an unbelievably talented orchestra that would do your town. That would be unbelievable for your town.
I certainly don't believe it.
And they love to smile.
They do.
Lady Fiona would be concerned about us letting that many guards go. You'd have to convince her. She got quite the sway in this town. I think she's got some of my boys in her pocket.
Who?
Lady Fiona? Where can we find her?
Lady Wachter.
Lady Wachter.
Yeah, no, I said Fiona. It's not your fault.
He shifted to a better accent.
Yeah, no, this is better. I'm committed to this. This is where we're at. I like just the mafia guy.
Yeah,
it's
great.
super great. And he's like, also, I'd have to get his sex approval. Yeah, you met Mr. Strozny yet? He's been making sure that none of that malicious unhappiness has been going on.
Oh,
him.
Yeah, him. We absolutely have met him, and I actually think that he would be all for it.
I mean, if you think you can convince him, I don't see a problem. Also, what you gonna pay me though? That's really that's our.
Well, if you think about the revenue that you will receive from putting on this kind of a show, it actually would be detrimental to you as a town and as a baron to not have this orchestra play for you, because you don't have another orchestra, do you?
Well, I mean, we got an organist. He might be able to cover it. I mean, you know, it's a keyboard. It's fine.
Yeah, but there are 100 people in an orchestra, and you get so many different sounds with a full orchestra than organ. You know what?
Baron. You don't understand. This is high society here. You may have one organist, sure, but what town doesn't have an organist?
Exactly.
This is a full orchestra.
I haven't seen a town with a full orchestra since I left Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Make a persuasion check with advantage for Duncan coming in helping you out.
Oh, well, both are bad. 19.
Oh, man.
Classic Duncan advantage.
My roll was a 6. Duncan gave me a 2.
All right.
That is classic.
All right. What do we say? I give you a few guards. I give you a few to make it look official.
How many's of you?
I mean, what do we say? A handful, so probably like 12? Dozen?
Yeah.
Like a dozen guys?
12 dozen.
Nope.
That's what you said.
That's not what I
That's
said.
what you said.
I said 12, a dozen.
I didn't hear the
That's fine.
That's on me. I
12,
apologize.
a dozen.
Yeah, 12.
Nope. Yeah,
I'm on it. I'm gonna get him.
They don't have that many cards.
I don't know.
all right. And you guys are gonna make sure that they all have places to stay. I'm not putting people in, the inn's not gonna hold everybody, and I'm not hosting anybody I don't have to.
But we will cover everything.
Oh, I'm sold. Like I said, you gotta convince Wachter. She's got a sway. She's got some of my boys in her pockets. But, and then he's sec. Simple stuff. Gosh, my boy will love that. He'd be excited about that. He's been waiting for this show forever. So,
Who?
My boy, my son.
What's his name?
Oh yeah, of course. I got his name right in the back of my hand. Of course.
I mean, it's your son. I mean.
Oh yeah, Victor Vlakovic.
Oh, it's perfect. It feels like that's what it should have been.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, the kid's depressed. It's not my job to make him better, but I guess this show might help.
Where is he? Maybe we can help. Maybe we can do a couple things. Like if he's depressed, we can talk to him, see if we can make him feel a little better, and then we can.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to go up to the attic. I can't get past.
Why is he in the attic?
Well, he barricaded himself back there.
What?
He's depressed. That's what they do. They disappear.
Okay.
I'm not making fun of depression. I'm just saying that's how it is.
Do you mind if we go look?
Oh no, the house is yours. As long as you don't go and bother my wife, I won't have to cut off your hands. So, do your thing.
Sounds good, sir. I'm gonna look at these two. Or we will be. We will check in before we leave. Where can we find you before we head out?
I'll just be in the library. I got some reading to catch up on.
Where's
Man,
the library?
something about this cigar is a little weird. It's like it's grease on it or something.
Where's the library?
Oh, the library. Yeah, of course.
Is it upstairs?
It's got a room number.
Is it just upstairs?
I do have a. I do have it. Yeah, it's upstairs.
Okay, that's all I need.
It's well labeled like 60s Batman.
Awesome. We will meet you in there when all is said and done right before we leave, just so that you know we're not like hiding in your house or anything.
Yeah, no. If you hide in my house, I'll cut off your hands.
Yeah, sounds like something that a reasonable person would do.
Yeah.
So we'll leave. We'll leave, and I'll say to Shiv and Duncan, figure out what's going on in that parlor room. I'll go take care of the kid.
All right.
And I'll go.
I could have sworn I had more cigars. As you guys are walking away.
And I will walk up to the attic.
I like to think, actually, on his way out, Duncan ashes out his cigar
Just like, all right.
and like puts it out, sets it down.
I'm gonna close the blue water in here. I will go to.
The second floor of the. How many
The
floors is
second floor.
3.
this? 3 floors.
I'm gonna let you find the attic. That's not my job.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up the stairs if I don't see it, and I'm gonna go all the way up.
So you've now come across this little like entranceway. You've walked back towards this, then you walked up these stairs on this side of the table on your right, and you've now entered this second story space. We'll get to those two unless you guys are sticking near him. He's moving up this direction.
No, he wanted to split up, so here we are.
Yep, this is a Scooby-Doo type situation.
Scooby-Doo style.
So now, where would you like to go from here in the fork in the road?
Well,
You see the Burgomaster is still in the parlor, or
I guess
still
I'll
in the
go.
den.
I guess I'll go down
Still in the
this hallway, and just kind of peek my head into each door as stealthily as I can, just to kind of just check.
Okay.
Try not to be loud, but just kind of saying like, he in here, stairs in here. Where's everything?
L, J, K, and M. Okay. All right.
Number 1.
Door number 1. All right. So you see a library to your left. Floor-to-floor ceiling shelves every wall of this windowless room. Number of books are contained here, nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk at the center of the room. A chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion. There you go. And then the next room would be that one. That would be J. This is across from the library. This seems to be. Let me just read what it says because this is amazing. It just goes, dolls. What? This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dressed beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still, others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What is most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same.
Pie. Leave that room.
Like, goodbye.
Open the door. Nope.
Yep.
And
I
then
see
last-
one doll. I close the door.
This little room says, handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror and a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
Cool. And then is that a room at the back at the end of the hallway?
Yes, that is a room as well.
What's in there?
Hold on. It's locked.
There's no getting in.
All right. I will go to we'll leave the hallway, and I will go back to the fork of the road, and I will go up the stairs, assumingly just directly in front of me.
All right, so you go up the stairs. I'm gonna pull up the another floor.
Third floor. The attic.
Attic. It is attic.
Okay, you are now. I believe you have just walked up that way. Yeah, you are right at the end there.
Yep.
Actually, wait, hold on. Did I do that wrong?
No, that's right.
That seems right. Isn't there stairs? No, hold on.
Sure, why not?
I think it looks like it's under the roof.
So no, you had to go in. Yeah, you went in this little. There was a... Hold on. Maybe no. Maybe not. Maybe you didn't find the attic.
How many floors are there?
3.
Please
What's up
hold.
those stairs? I just walked up.
It's nothing. It's just a wall.
It's just a wall. Hold on. It says... This is the stairs for this.
It never ends.
Oh, no, that was down. Never mind, that walked up.
Ah.
So that was up. So you walked downstairs.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
do that.
That's my fault. You don't see the attic. It's not real.
If I see that goes downstairs, I go back to that room,
Which room?
the locked room, and I try to pick the lock.
Yeah, there's more rooms in this place.
Yeah, there ain't no room that looks freaky.
But like
Remember
down the
where you
hall.
going? Right
There,
here?
there.
Right here.
Nope. I'm
Place
gonna.
where you
Well,
hadn't
what's
gone
what's
yet.
down the stairs? As I walk down the stairs,
A kitchen.
I will go back up the stairs, and I will go back to the first hallway.
Man, we are just moving around.
Yep.
This is fun, though. And I'm bad at reading maps.
And I will go to the far room.
So as you step this way, this is when you see the Burgomaster immediately. Like, you like come up the stairs to the kitchen,
I meet
and you
him.
meet him in the middle of the hallway. And he walks to the right and goes over to the library.
Oh, Mr. Barron, sir, could you unlock that far room for me? Is that the way to the attic?
Oh, this is my fault. Hold on, I have a cigar. I got the cigar. This is my fault. I didn't tell you where that is. So this is you're gonna go into let me see if I can
A3.
interpret this properly.
Your house?
Stupid. Well, hey, listen. Maps are stupid. I just whoever made these Dungeons and Dragons things are just crazy. I believe this is. Yeah, so it's in my master. So you're gonna go down the hall, go up to the master, and then you're gonna pull the hang down. All the rooms should be fine. Don't touch the mirror.
Why not?
It's none of your business.
Got you there.
Come on.
It's none of your business.
Okay.
Can you roll persuasion on none of your business?
No. Let me rephrase it. It's none of your gosh dang business. All right. God's dang business.
I'll go to the.
Now that's been settled.
I will go to the master.
Is that way?
Yeah.
I walk in. Do I see the mirror?
Oh God.
Time has faded the grandeur of this master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of their color and splendor. A short pull rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
I want to pull the rope.
It's like the first thing.
You also see to your left is a closet.
Do I see the mirror or no?
To the left?
At all.
No mirror in
All
here.
right. I'll open the closet door.
No. What have I done? I said don't do something to a PC.
Also-
That's my fault.
Sorry, real quick. Did we attuned to our things that we got over the long rest? Is that okay to just
Which
say?
was
What things?
Oh, the things we got from Esmeralda.
Yeah. You don't attune to weapons.
It's not a weapon.
What did you get?
The loot.
Ah, yeah, that's attune. Yeah.
Just want to make sure you.
Uh-huh.
And so, what's in the closet?
This room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a beautiful, beautiful white gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a garderobe.
I'm gonna get real close to the mirror.
Okay, you got real close to it. You're right there. You see reflection in it or something.
Oh, really?
I think so.
And Thomas will walk away from the mirror and will go up.
You want
the
to close
whole
the
ladder.
closet, maybe?
Nope.
You know that white dress, though. You know who that might fit.
I'll take that.
Duncan.
For sure. For sure, yeah. I will take the white dress.
So you just take this white dress. You now have... You can write down that you have a
white dress.
white dress.
Okay, cool. And I will pull the ladder.
I mean, he's got a backpack. The assumption is he's got a backpack. I would say your backpack's pretty dang full. Looks
And-
like it's poofy.
And I will I'll go up the stairs.
So you pull down the little thing, pull down the little rope, and you go up. And now I can officially reveal this room to you. It's
Okay, I actually see the attic now.
nothing is lost here. Now you're in this room. You pulled up this little step here.
And I will exit this room.
And we will cut down to the other people. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ba-da-dum. Sugar gum gum. We're back downstairs.
Anime sounds.
Dude, I literally ran out. So I don't care if the world knows this. My brother got married. It was awesome. I was the best man at his wedding. And we did this thing where we walked out to this music. Like we're just like getting introduced as like the wedding party. And we walked out to the JoJo ending theme song. Not even kidding.
I'll be around about. That's great.
It was so like, I was like, wow.
You're like, this is a funky beat.
This is a funky beat.
Funky beat. All right.
So unless you guys like, if you just want to wait out there, you can. But the Baron will eventually leave. So just FYI,
Duncan
he does eventually
just
step
bust
out.
down the door to the no.
I can't stop you.
I was ready.
So Shiv's gonna look at Duncan and be like, "So, how we doing this?"
Well, I reckon we should figure out what's in there before we go peeping around.
I think it's people.
What kind of people, Shiv?
That's up for them to decide.
Can we go? Is there?
So freaking wise.
Can we? Let's see. Cause it's this room, right?
No,
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah. That's where you are.
No.
No, that's right across the hall.
That's the den.
This
And
is where all the creepy
That's the
reading was.
parlor.
Jaden.
Where's all the? Was this all where all the creepy reading was?
Or the parlor was all the creepy.
It's the first room. That's where they're like, yeah, they're reading
see.
something
All
creepy.
right, can we
That
go
can't be
into
too many
this?
people.
Can we go into this room?
Can we see into that room?
Is there anyone in there?
Yeah, it's open. That's the dining room, obviously. A chandelier of wrought iron fitted with wax candles hangs above a polished wooden dining table. Around the table are seated 8 women of various ages in comfortable high-backed chairs. They wear faded clothes, drink tea, and devour cake with a 9th woman. This is where the room is, evidently. They're all in here. Well-dressed and very pleased with herself, circles the table and talks excitedly about decorations for the impending... decorations for the impending opera.
So no books.
So no, this is and yes, they're all opening with the weird scary books. Yes.
Oh, that's this.
That's
big
this room, and that's my fault. You
Okay.
guys I'll say you walk
Okay, I
past
thought
it,
so.
and
Alright.
this is what you see when you turn to the right.
Can we go into this?
You
room?
guys can go into that room. That's the
that-
parlor.
That's empty.
That's just a nice array of furnishings and drapings with an overall feminine touch.
I see.
Okay. Can I? Duncan goes over to the wall and
Mhm.
listens to see if he can hear the conversation.
Through the wall.
Yeah.
Shiv's going to look at him like, "What are you doing?"
All right, so he's like listening. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Say, isn't that stone?
Is it stone or is
No,
it wood?
it's wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Shit.
wood. It's plaster. The walls are plaster, but the wall is wood. Yeah.
2 good numbers.
It was like 1 and 2.
Pretty close to that.
Might as well. 2.
So 2 is what was the total?
3.
3. Great.
Oh no, 4.
Oh, 4.
Oh, sorry.
So Shiv just looks at you, and Duncan's like, oh, I hear them, and then you just hear. So that's how it's going for you.
I think you're supposed to listen at the keyhole.
All right.
Pulls away.
So we go over to the keyhole and listen through the keyhole.
Yeah, because they closed the door. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does Shiv listen or do I?
Does Shiv listen or do you?
Listen.
I'm moving stealthily, by the way.
Okay, I'm assuming it's fine. There's people about the house. Like there's no real need for stealth until you like sneak in the room itself.
Oh my! It's
Oh
a pretty
my.
high stealth for that.
All right. So we're listening.
Anything there? Or should I?
Yeah. So
Why
you.
don't I listen to the keyhole this time?
Yeah.
Disadvantage?
No. I would say you just perception.
Jeez.
Still bad.
9.
Basically what you catch is she's like, oh yes, so we're going to, yeah, and she's like super like Princess Peachy, and she gets everybody's attention, and they're all like eating cake or whatever, and they're all like looking in their books, and they're like, basically you get the idea that she's basically telling them all that like she got these books as a gift from Lady Wachter. and she's so excited for them all to start reading them, but
Oh.
she hasn't opened hers yet. And all the people who are opening them are like, yeah. And she's like, I can't wait to start reading these after we get all the preparations made for the festival, and for the whole like day before the audition and like all that stuff, and then basically eventually the opera. So she's assigned these women of stitching costumes and weaving together a wicker sun chandelier for the church.
All right. Chip's gonna say to Duncan, "You want to just bust in there and act like we don't know where we are?"
I suppose I could go for a leak.
Okay.
Might need a bit more wine for that.
Alright, so we just bust.
Do it.
Act like shoulder
Check the door.
shoulder check the door, but like act a little tipsy.
Like-
Does it seem? I mean, you're just gonna go in the
Just
door.
kind
Okay.
of accidentally stumble in. Like
Go
I'm
ahead,
tipsy.
Duncan, and give me a performance check.
All right, Thomas.
Blowing the dice. Is Andy like off the edge of the world in the camera?
Kind of.
That's normal.
They like that edge. It's both sides. They like the edge.
It's a 10.
Hey, that's
10.
average.
It seems like you may have done it on purpose, but also you could be drunk. And so they're like, oh.
And I try while I'm in there to get a glance at what they're reading. Like as before the initial shock.
Shiv's trying to get a better glance at what they're reading.
Yeah. So perception for both of us, or
Okay. I mean, I'll just tell you, you can see what's in the book.
oh, okay.
Do either of you speak Infernal or Deep Speech?
I only speak Draconic.
Probably don't.
I thought I might have had some different languages.
It would be on the front page, the bottom left of your sheet.
Should I roll for Arcana to see if I recognize it?
You don't speak anything.
I don't speak anything.
You got like 3, I think. So choose wisely right now what languages you want to know.
So you know what you should say? Yes.
Yes, I speak infernal.
Honestly, I feel like Infernal, just for you, Abyss is language of demons, Infernal is language of devils, Deep Speech is the language of like Cthulhu. So like, I was telling you 2 of those languages, and you would be familiar enough to know what the languages are, identifying wise, but if
Yeah.
you want to speak them, that is right now you can choose.
I would say I do speak infernal.
You should probably also speak Dwarvish.
And dwarvish.
You know,
He
for
picked-
you,
He picked up the accent pretty well.
for you, I feel like you should.
Infernal, common, and then dwarvish.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
not even
that
help in
works.
this campaign, but you should. Anyway.
That works. So Infernal, yeah. You see. I mean, you know, like everybody knows what a pentagram means. So you see something similar, and the book itself seems to be like just like a bunch of symbols, but to you, it looks like it's like some sort of a ritual thing.
Like a ritual for what?
And you're not like, unless you're like reading it, you don't know. You see the word ritual, and you're like, okay.
Oh, sorry, ladies, sorry. Is this the privy?
Okay, now, with disadvantage, make a deception check.
Roll
I should have kept the
different.
cigar.
You want to roll these dice? Yeah.
It doesn't. No, those dice don't work anymore. All right, just roll it. Just roll it.
Those dice don't. He's touched them now.
Still okay with it. What is it? Performance?
No,
Deception.
deception.
Or deception? It's the same.
13.
13. She just goes, no.
My mistake. Could you tell me where it is?
Master, where's the bathroom?
Well, there's one upstairs.
Plumbing?
No. There's one upstairs, right? And I mean, there's no bathroom. There's an outhouse.
Shiv is going to be staring at that one woman. he
There's
saw
an
earlier.
upstairs like washroom, but there's like an outhouse bathroom. So she's like, "Why would we do that inside? Gross."
During this time,
I've heard rumors in some of the nicer, fancier houses, and this looked like quite a nice, well-furnished establishment. That they have some sort of way of... forget it.
So she stands up out of her chair. You see, she is really skinny, tall, and lanky.
Like
She's
creepily so.
yeah, like a little longer than it should be, type scary. But she's not like scary. She has like short.
Just uncanny valley.
She's like, yeah, a little bit, and she has like short bobbed hair, and then you see she has space buns as well. And her hair is like pure white. And she like looks at you with the kind of like a, excuse me, it's mean.
during this time, Shiv will be staring at that one woman he made eyes with earlier.
And she's like,
Just staring.
What's the cover of their book say?
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, are you guys reading Pride and Prejudice? That's one of my favourites. Do you mind if I take a look and give you some notes maybe? What chapter are you in?
She's like, oh, we haven't started yet, so
That's a deception.
sure. No, I don't care. Go for it. You talked about the thing that she's excited about. Go nuts.
Oh, and I look at it.
Yeah.
All right.
You grab a copy of the book, like she's in total eye contact with Shiv, book in her hand. You just go yoink, and then you take the book from that girl's hand.
All right. Well, I pour through it real quick. What do I find out?
It's. I mean, for a lack of a better way to put it, Dungeons and Dragons isn't always about summoning the devil, but in this case,
So that's what the ritual's for.
it's 100% summoning a demon. Yeah. Summoning a devil. Excuse me. Sorry.
And the skinny lady, has not read it yet.
She doesn't seem to be. She doesn't seem to be like. She's not. She knows. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what this is.
Okay.
She just is saying, "I'm excited to read the book that Lady Fiona Wachter gave her."
Oh. Okay. And then so I go,
You say, wait, Lady Fiona gave you these.
Oh yes.
Oh, do you have any extras? I'd love one for the
Yes,
road.
we do have another copy. My husband said he was interested, but I wasn't sure. And so she grabs a like embroidered, nice copy of it. Hands it to you.
I grab it.
I said, thank you so much. Sorry to disturb you. We'll be on our way. Just go about your business. Don't mind us.
Okay,
We leave.
you leave. You now have a book.
Pride and Prejudice.
You have Pride and Prejudice. Let's write that down. But it's not Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice. Summoning
Pride
the
and
devil.
Prejudice and how to summon the devil.
Pride and Prejudice to Christians.
Pride and Prejudice and how to summon the devil.
Yes.
It's like Pride and Prejudice and zombies.
Right.
Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
That's a
So
real thing.
is Pride and Prejudice considered like a science fiction novel in this era?
Sure. We'll say it's not. No. It's just. I was just saying like some sort of a book. Yeah, it's Downton Abbey.
The novelization.
Right. Who cares? You get the point. It's a creepy book.
I mean, Pride and Prejudice is kind of creepy.
Okay.
Congratulations.
It's Jane Eyre. There you
You
go.
can now summon the
It's the
devil.
woman's book.
Jane Austen.
I love Jane Eyre. I've read that a few times. It's hard to get through if you're not like well-educated reader. I'm gonna tell you.
Where do we go now?
You can now summon Strahd.
Great. Castlevania all over again.
Goodness. All right. What do we do?
Are we cutting back to him, or do we have more?
No, you
more
guys have
stuff to
plenty
do?
more.
We should.
Okay.
His is gonna be like a whole scene and a half.
All right.
Great.
Any initiatives?
Well, they didn't say anything.
Aye, but they had a pretty interesting choice of reading. Do you recognize this?
I show him the book.
You don't recognize the language, but everybody knows what a pentagram is.
Nah.
Looks like a ritual for summoning a devil. I wonder what Lady Wachter's handing out such literature for.
And we have to get her to say something that we can take people?
What?
We have to get her to say something we can take people.
With the guards?
Aye, that's the same lady. So,
Okay.
make sure to smile.
That and the smile, man, yeah.
Are we under the impression that Lady Wachter's in the house?
No, Lady
she's
Walker
somewhere
doesn't live
else?
here. She has her own house.
Okay. All right.
Maybe she was in that room, but apparently not.
So we go upstairs to meet up with, or I do.
Sure.
You know.
So you guys head on upstairs, and we'll get to you
Why not?
in a second. As you head upstairs, we're going to go back to the attic. Scene attic.
And scene.
Exit stage attic.
This is super fun. I'm having fun. I like D&D.
Dude,
Not again.
we should do a show.
Okay, maybe we just call it Cross Curtain Call.
Oh,
Oh,
that sounds fun.
yeah, all right.
We should do our own show.
With blackjack.
This dusty 20-foot room is a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wood rafters are shrouded in cobwebs, except for an old table with a lantern on it. The room is empty.
So the room I left.
Yes.
I leave that room and enter the attic.
This large attic is full of old, forgotten things draped in white sheets. Piled around the room are barrels, crates, trunks, and old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. You see a clear footpath through the maze.
I will follow the clear footpath through the
You
maze.
see a single set of human footprints in the dust.
Are they heading toward the door?
Yes.
I will walk toward the
You
door.
go towards the door.
The door. The door. The door.
Okay. Someone has carved a large skull onto this door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well. Lol." You hear a young man's voice beyond.
What?
I will knock
Someone
on
wrote
the door.
LOL.
Yes. I added lol.
I will
Yes.
knock on the
Fucking
door.
Zoomer
Yes.
trapped in there.
Duh. He's depressed. We're all so
13.
depressed now. You just gonna knock?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
As soon as you knock.
Cool. Let me see how this works. All right. Are you within 20 feet of the door? Yes.
He's not.
Make a deck save.
What have I told you about knocking on strange doors?
20.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
Wait, what's his caster level?
He cast a trap on the door.
Maybe.
Hey, man.
I
Kid's
mean,
depressed.
my save's not 20, so I hope he's not level 4.
Well, I do. Hold on. Is it what? What? What's his stat block? Lord have mercy. I'm excited for this. Actually, you're about to get hurt.
So exciting.
I'm gonna say that's definitely at least. I mean, like, hold on. Wait. What's his? I have his stat block. Okay. So, okay, yeah, you passed his spell save. So you're gonna
only
take
half damage.
half of whatever I'm about to roll here. I'm gonna use my phone.
Can you roll a
It's easy.
96?
What?
Can you roll a 96 right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
it's
fireball.
8d8s.
No fireball. on me.
No. This is a glyph of warding.
Oh.
This is far less painful.
It's debatable.
I mean, I guess my potential of hurting you is higher.
What are you rolling? 10d8?
No. Just 5d8. You're gonna take half of 27,
Okay. Wow.
so 14.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A literal lightning bolt comes out of the wall and just whacks you.
Blast you. Blast him.
Wait.
Ow. I'm not your dad, kid.
That's what you say after getting blasted?
Yep.
That's your after blasted?
Yep.
I'm not. You're not my dad.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Not your pal, buddy.
That sucked. I wish there was a sound I could play. There's supposed to be one.
What a lightning bolt sound?
It's a great sound.
Why is this? Why? Normally it makes a glyph of warding sound. Kabam! Nailed it.
It's like I'm right there.
Crack hat. Or
I'm right there.
Marvel Comics. Crickow.
Quick how? Quick kabam. What did you? So you get whacked by this glyph, which is now gone.
Congratulations.
And then you can open the door.
I will walk back up and open the door.
kid
I will
just
like.
needs some help.
I'll walk up and open the door, and I'll push it open and like stand back.
Bucket of water
Nothing
falls
happens.
down.
Nothing happens.
Full of lightning.
I'll peek my head in.
This isn't water. This is
How much cure wounds?
This is
myself?
hydrochloric acid.
So you walk into the
Cure
room.
woundsing myself.
Okay. Someone has taken old, mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty, lamp-lit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn. And a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box, on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room.
What?
There's 3 children standing in a corner.
that was
And
perfect.
those 3 children, and then probably 6 cats, and they're all skeletal.
And no.
When you say skeletal,
Son?
I
no,
mean,
like-
they're all skeletons,
No,
and they're
like-
all cats.
No, like boy.
No.
except for the 3 children.
Thomas will back up out of the room, but stick his head in. Like, hi.
That's what's going on here. I've
Not
explained to
even
you.
the cats.
No response.
Cats don't even look at you.
Can I see what
The cat's one of the cats rubs his bones up against. You know how cats do the rub. It's like rubbing a xylophone,
The other cat's licking its pelvis bone.
right? Cats be like
where are the children?
in the northeast corner of the room.
Which way is north?
This way,
Okay.
towards me.
So can I get to the study, or the desk?
Yeah, you're at the desk.
What's on the desk?
You're moving very, very slowly.
Very slowly. I am tiptoe through the window. I don't know that song.
So yeah, you go around. You go
Tulips.
around that.
Thank you.
Hey, he hit the stool. Did you hit the stool?
I did.
Did you want to?
I didn't. I walked around it.
Okay, you walked around the stool.
I can't see.
Roll for stealth.
Are you trying to stealth?
Yeah.
All right, so roll for stealth.
Please fail.
Okay.
17 is a guess.
Dang it.
15 is the answer. 15.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, it's too late. Never mind. Never mind.
I want you to knock over everything in that room.
Step
Now
on
that
one
you're
of the
now that
cats.
you're closer, you see that the children are painted wooden dolls.
Oh, great. What do I see on the desk?
Just tons of parchment, elaborate diagrams of teleportation circles.
What's the circle in this room?
Do you go up to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But not close enough that I'm standing on it, but
It looks like that is a
teleportation circle.
teleportation circle of some kind. Let me. This is this room, but hold on. But
Oh,
now,
I see it.
But now
I
there's
see
a
it.
teleportation
Yeah,
circle
I see
there.
it. Cool.
You move the rug.
Oh, there's a rug
That's
that's
how
on
you
it.
found
Yeah,
it.
cool.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shoot! I flipped it. That's my fault. I'll flip it back around.
Flipping it up.
Back around.
And full screen. Bang. I will. Take note.
Okay.
And then rush back downstairs, looking for Zane. Looking for Zane and Andy.
Cool. As you turn around, roll for initiative. While you do that,
Oh boy.
Are we on the stairs yet?
What?
yeah. While you guys do that, you guys get back to the stairs.
Was that a D&D jump scare?
Yeah. And it worked.
Roll for initiative.
1 second.
You're like, what do I do?
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna... Shit.
What are you trying to do?
What
Where
are you
was
trying
it?
to do?
What is he doing?
We don't know.
And
3.
balls.
3. 3.
All right. Yeah, and you guys are funny. Oh man, it's fine. They know this is edited. It's fine.
Oh, man.
Oh, speaking of skeleton cats. Cool. So while you're scared crudless, while you're enjoying your initiative, the others are just headed upstairs and have just reached the middle intersection here that I described. What
We
would you?
walked up the stairs.
Yes, you both, Shiv and Duncan, have now arrived upstairs.
Was that the sound of the glyph of warding?
Yeah, it was. It came in very late.
Man. He's going. He's gonna get us. All right.
Did you hear that?
No, that didn't happen. I didn't do that. That just
Okay.
came in with it.
Did I hear that?
Not yet.
No, I didn't.
The glyph of warding has not happened yet.
Chill.
Thomas is gonna break, and we're gonna cry. You're in the middle of that
Zane's
intersection
gonna
there.
break him.
Farther. Farther.
There you go, right there.
Farther.
Yeah,
Farther.
that's fine.
Too far.
That does the job. We get it.
Farther.
Father.
So what do you want to do? You're right here.
Well,
You've arrived.
We look around and see what looks.
Shiv is going to say, did you... You know where the attic is?
Hey, how about I check this hallway, you check the next?
Okay.
So I go down that creepy doll hallway.
So I don't need to describe each of those rooms to you.
No.
No, but I
you
check those
do
rooms.
see them all. And then when you open the library, you see that the library now is not able to be opened. The library is locked.
So and then I check the doll because I want to have a reaction for the dolls.
All right, so I will begin the description of that room.
Again?
Dolls. That's all that I need to say.
Can I do
It looks like
an insight check to see if I know if these are like cursed dolls or something?
I would say you can make a Arcana or Survival check.
Let's do.
Hey, you're not bad at survival.
Survival
Let's
is
do survival.
his survival is his skill that I'm associating with his monster hunting training.
Yeah, let's do survival.
Which kind of monster collects dolls?
Wow. So bad. Every time.
What's my modifier?
Plus, bottom
Plus 4. So okay, so Duncan's a little wigged out by these dolls.
Yeah,
He
they're
he
no
rolls an 8.
they're no voodoo dolls. You're just getting like a this is kind of creepy
He-
regardless.
He
vibe.
rolls an 8 though.
Yeah, all of the dolls look the same. So whatever is going on here, somebody's attempting to perfect whatever this is.
Okay.
Because each doll, as you look around, just looks gradually more and more like a particular thing. It's like seems like it's various attempts at trying to create a likeness.
Instead of like an army of dolls.
Yeah, like there, it's more. Yeah, I mean, still, whoever this is collects dolls that look like whatever this person is.
Okay. Creepy.
Yeah, they all look the same.
All right, now I just move on.
Do you remember? Do you?
Yes.
No, I can't ask that question.
I'll
That's
ask it.
leading.
Do you hate
Objection,
this?
leading.
Do you want to ask him if you recognize the doll?
That's what I was trying to do.
Do you? Do you know
Just
anyone?
ask him.
Do you know anyone with red hair? A woman?
Yes,
Do
I
you?
do.
Do
Is
you?
it Basilica? No, wait.
Do
she
I
had black hair.
recognize the doll as my flesh golem girl?
No, Basilica does not look like this. No, Irina does not. Irina. That's not what I meant to say. Another rule. What's her name?
Does my fellow monster hunter
What's her name?
companioness?
Esmeralda. Gosh, I did
Esmeralda.
that again.
Esmeralda.
No, that's in Walker's house. We'll get to that.
Jeez.
It's got needles in it.
Do I recognize it?
No.
Do I have to name the
No,
person?
you were there though when Thomas was described 3 women. There was a woman that was described as a red-haired woman who lived in somewhere. Can't tell you exactly where because I'm not taking notes for you.
Well,
I didn't write it down.
Duncan didn't take any mental notes, so Duncan is like, it rings a bell, and he takes note of it,
Meh.
but like he can't put 2 and 2 together. So Duncan makes note of it, but can't really pin it to something.
One of them was from the castle. One of them was from Kresk, and one of them was from the town of Barovia.
Oh, they're 2 different. I combined the Barovia ones in my head. Thank you. Okay, bye.
So
I'm gonna write down.
So one of them,
red hair doll.
This looks like one of them.
it's possible.
described.
It's possible. What was that sound?
What was that sound?
That was the pick a stick.
Boom. All right, cool. So
Shiv.
Shiv, what are you doing, Shiv?
Is there like only one doorway in this hallway?
I think you're standing on a doorway. You're standing on a doorway.
Open doorway.
Open doorway he shall. That is into door P. Also, door Q you could go into as well. That's the door that's like right before the stairs. So right after the stairs, there's that door. Then there's another door next to it, and then there's the door that you're standing like all the way at the end. So
Check the first door.
door Q.
I'm not going in.
PQ. Bathroom. Iron tub with clawed feet stands against the back wall. Neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door.
Shiv will say, "Huh, found it."
So funny.
And
Takes a
close.
leak in the tub.
I mean, he can. It's his
Close. Continue. Next door.
It is his life. Valaki, the town. Q. That was the bathroom. Now we're at P. It's funny, they should have made the bathroom P.
They should
I
have.
really should have.
Wait, really?
Room P.
What is it?
Oh. This room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stand against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing nothing. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a garderobe.
Do I notice anything in this room? Other
I,
than
that's
just
what
that?
that's what I described to you. Thomas might have been here before, which is why I said the mannequin is wearing nothing.
Close. Continue.
Closes the door. I love it.
He does close the door.
I know.
And then the last room is certainly not the least room. It is the master.
Do I see anything in this room?
The monster.
The master. And you see that there is an open stairs extended way to the attic. And then you hear both of you. Ow! Ow! I'm not your dad! And
I
then
did, in fact, yell that right after. I'm not your dad!
and then you hear
not your real dad.
you also hear
Shiv's gonna start moving upstairs, but not in a hurry.
Okay.
Duncan's gonna notice that it came from down the hall, and he's gonna move towards the bedroom and follow Shiv. Whoa.
They feel the need to assume that there's someone with a sword in this fight.
And to consider. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta get them out here.
Get out the kitties.
Get out the cats. Where
Is
the
it
cats at?
Ha.
Oh yeah, dude, it's a cat fight. Literally, it's called skeletal cat fight. This sound.
I don't think that's better.
Gosh, I don't know what kind of fight you're having with cats that sounds like this. Let's
Just
see,
step on the cat.
Hey.
what
You're
mini
fighting Puss
set
in
do I
Boots.
want to use? I know what mini set I'm gonna use here.
It's zombie Puss in Boots.
I'm gonna use
Panthers.
these. Wow.
Use
I'm, like,
Panthers.
tied up in. No, just gonna use little houses.
Little house on the prairie.
Little houses.
You're using houses for cats?
Yeah, they're like little.
They are
perfect.
little. Look how little they are.
You have any yellow cat houses or white houses?
No, let me just put these out here.
Because they're skeletal.
How many are there?
6.
That's 5.
I know. You know how cats are. One of them's on the table. All right.
Is he? Of
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he's on the table.
course he is.
All right. So
Can't even
Where
see
is
him, but
he?
I know.
you have rolled initiative. What is your initiative?
Oh, 6.
6.
Yep.
I don't know why I wrote the number 6. Maybe because I wasn't thinking. Tomas. Now I need the other
16.
two of you to roll initiative. Thank you.
16.
Calvin.
Okay. You know what, Calvin?
That's the name of one of the cats.
Oh my gosh.
What's your roll, Duncan?
Natty 1, baby.
What's your initiative?
It's like Duncan's the slowest to react.
You're the farthest away. That makes sense.
That's
All
why I
right.
walked up
Number
first.
1. Cat number 1 is going to attack. So cat number 1 is the little. You know what? Here. Here we go. Rare. Here I come. Rare. Natural 13 plus stuff.
Natty ice.
Do I get you with the no? Does the 13 hit?
Yes.
Great. You take 1 slashing damage.
Okay. So
I don't roll. It's just that.
This is more of a get him off me situation.
Yeah, this is not a fun situation. Number 2 is going to walk up. That is house that's like right here.
I stacked all 4.
Congratulations.
Dude.
You've done the one thing that DMs hate to see.
Team effort.
You must be bored of my game. All right,
No,
next.
I'm sorry, they were.
Natural 8. That does not cut it.
No.
All right, now it is Shiv. So Shiv, you just entered this little space, and then you walk through the door, and then you get about there. Nice, good turn. Now it is number 3.
Shiv walks up to the door.
That's where he's at.
I can do things from there.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Very lazily cast Sacred Flame.
Can he see?
I mean, I think I can see them.
Yeah, you can see the one that cast. Yeah,
He can hear them
Flame
sword
it.
fighting.
flame.
Dexterity saving throw.
I will make that deck save, and I will fail that deck
Of
save.
13.
I failed.
1d8 radiant damage.
Cool.
It's a 1.
1. It is bloodied.
Amazing.
The spiders all over
the
again.
skeleton is bloody.
It is, yes, right? Wait, that's the technical term for half the hit points are gone.
Pretty funny, though.
Yeah,
The skeleton is
which
bloody.
means you did it. Oh, man.
means I didn't do it.
No, you didn't. Cool. Now we are at number 3. So just one of the cats goes up to Thomas. Here we go. I miss. The next cat goes up to Thomas and a 12. I hit Thomas. You take 1 slashing damage, and you're just going. There's 4 cats on you now. They're like, "Rear, rear," like scratching at your legs, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Now it is Thomas. Now it is Thomas'
Thomas
turn.
will take his quarter.
You're at the bottom, Duncan. There's 6 cats. here.
Thomas will take
But
his
Thomas
quarter
hasn't
staff
gone yet.
Yeah.
and just and smack one.
Just whack. All right.
Yeah.
1. Okay, cool. You miss big time. And one of the cats goes and gets you from behind with a natural 20. You take 2 slashing
And I
damage.
will bonus action.
I know, but I because of your 1, I decided I get a free attack, and I did it.
Okay.
So you get attacked for 2 slashing damage as I crit. This cat is not named. Otherwise, it could do like literally elemental damage for no reason.
Name it Hobbs.
It's Tobin.
I got bonus. His name should be Tobin.
You decide if you want it to be a named character right now. I'll roll to confirm.
Nope.
Do we get to keep the cat then?
I don't care. Do what you want. Don't
Keep
kill
the
him. Don't kill him.
cat.
What's 2
Cast
weapon?
turn undead. They'll
What's-
leave.
What's turn?
Why should I,
What's
though?
2 weapon fighting again?
Bonus action, you just get an attack. What do you mean?
I'll do
You
that.
can just attack as a bonus action
Yeah.
as long as you have another weapon drawn.
Oh, it can't attack the same weapon.
No, but if you can only draw 1 weapon per part of your movement, so
Yeah.
that's your end of your turn.
Okay.
Now it is
For
now it is cat number 5. So the next cat comes up to you and goes, "Rear," and he misses. You kick that one, and it's like, "Rear." And now we are at Duncan. Duncan, you get to about there. What would you like to do?
Am I close enough to you? Well, I walk. I draw.
Well, so imagine this: you get out of that little thing, you go
not
through the
waste a
door, and then
weapon.
you get to about there. So that's what I'm saying. You're there.
That's
as
the end of
far
your
as I can
movement.
go.
That's the end of your movement. Yeah,
Okay,
Do
so
not waste a weapon on these things.
well, I can just pick them back up.
you can.
So I'm just gonna throw
Javelin.
2 javelins.
2? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
just-
mostly in the doorway.
Do it.
All right.
Throw him at my feet.
I hope I don't.
Please don't roll a 1. Please don't roll a 1.
Please
You'll knock
roll a
me
1.
unconscious. You'll knock me unconscious.
Oh my gosh, these cats are almost knocking you unconscious. right
No,
now.
but like Duncan will.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Yeah.
With Duncan.
the glyph though.
Let me roll with a nice one.
Damn, man.
Plus your javelin is still a lot though.
Wait, so
Is javelin dex or strength?
It's strength for him.
Okay, so it's that plus that plus so it's that plus that.
Oh
So
shoot.
plus
No, we
six.
got it. We're good.
Plus 6.
so plus 6. So it's 14.
14
Yeah.
hits.
All right.
Don't roll.
They're dead.
Both cats.
Yes,
Okay, so the 2 cats nearest to you are dead.
dead,
Congratulations.
There you go.
dead.
At
Okay.
least-
Now
at
there are
least-
only 4 cats on you. Actually, the 6th cat is now going to come up to you. So now you have 4 cats on you. Natural 20. You take 2.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding?
I'm
Did that die?
not kidding. Yes, this
God
neon green.
dang
You take 2 points of slashing damage. Death by 1,000 cuts.
This is the weakest fight I've
No,
ever
it's
seen.
1,000 cats.
All right, Zane. You get that inspiration now.
Hey, he got it.
It was too good not to
gives
give
me,
it to him.
that gives me 2 inspiration.
No, you only get 1. So,
Okay. I had my leftover.
Womp.
well, you should start using it.
Meh.
Now it's 4 more cats or 3 cats. Him. Cat,
Now
me.
it is cat. Yes, one more cat. Cat number 1. Cat number 2. I'll roll for them. Natural 16 is gonna cut it. I know 13 is gonna cut it, so we're good. We're gonna say you take 2 more slashing damage.
2 more
Yay!
slashing damage.
Now Shiv, what do you do? This is the greatest fight.
Fail to care. I'll walk up there and just like punch one of them.
Okay, so I believe your movement is about 6. So,
Can I make it there?
in actuality, you get to Thomas. You get in
Fine.
front of Thomas.
I'll just toll the dead on one of them.
Cool. What do I do? Make a
Wisdom
save.
saving
Wisdom
throw this
saving
time.
time. Oh my gosh! Wow. 2. How does that do? 2.
Doesn't hit my 13.
The cat's like absent-eyed. Its eyes are
2
glowing in
necrotic
purple,
damage.
and it dies instantly.
Scout
Well, it's just like you see its purple eyes just go and fade away, and it just falls, crumbles into bones. Because they all have like a glowing little orb of fire in where their eyes should be. Cool. So now we are at number 3, which is still alive. Wait. Nope.
Oh wait, as a free action, I
he's
can be
dead.
like, "What are you doing?"
I was just looking at the room, and these cats started to attack me.
Number 4. Natural 15. You take a slashing damage. Ah! Just like, yeah. It's like,
Ready for the funniest sentence ever? One more, he needs to hit me. Keep going.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'll take my crossbow.
So technically they're all on your person, so you have disadvantage.
Okay.
All right, you have disadvantage.
I rolled 1 natural 20, but the other one's a 10.
What's the total?
10.
You miss.
Great.
Goes into the ground.
Wildly.
Yeah, like that. And then now the next one will attack you. 15, so it's
I'm
slashing damage.
bloodied.
You're bloodied?
Yeah, but that glyph did a lot.
Yeah, I did. So you get scratched in the leg, and you're like, whoa. You don't feel very good immediately. Duncan, what are you doing? You can probably run up to the door as well.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not super stressed either because they're just cats. But I am.
They're not just cats.
Skeletal cats.
I don't know. I'm like, have you found yourself a new pet? Or
Shut
two?
up. Shut up.
I love that they're only doing 1 slashing.
Shut up.
This is so good.
All right, so I get out my heavy crossbow.
Are you really? Okay. I can't stop you.
And I like, since it's like so low stakes, I just
Shiv can.
I try to
What?
trick shot 2 of them at the same time. Because I'm just playing around.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit.
And reroll
That's-
that.
yeah.
Nope. You can roll the bottom.
Eh.
Plus that same number.
Plus
That plus that plus that.
so 12.
12.
Yeah.
12 hits.
Okay. Both of them.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. The bones
more.
just explode.
I'm like, this is a joke combat. It's in the game, but it's a joke.
Your strength is higher than their total HP.
So they're not alive.
So
My strength is higher than theirs.
All right, so now last but not least, number 6. Here we go.
Can we adopt him?
You can certainly try, but I'm going to attack Thomas though. Natural 20. You take 2 slashing damage. Cool. Now at the bottom of the initiative, now that there's only 1 cat remaining,
Shit, right?
something's going to happen.
Great. 12 more. A beer and a teleportation.
blows.
Thomas runs screaming and jumps out the window.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm casting Cone of Cold or Ice Storm.
Roll.
From what?
Freaking stool. You're in the room with a 9th level spellcaster right now.
Jeez.
Oh
I'm
man.
trying. Thomas is. Oh wait, can Thomas have ever walked and left the room?
No, you can't get past your allies.
Before I got there, I had a turn.
You could have. You're like, can I undo this?
So you're like, I'll beat him with my crossbow.
leave.
I still had my move.
Cool. I'm going to Misty Step and become visible and go boom, boom to the other end of the room. I do not have a mini for him, so we will use. You know who I should use? We'll just use. Actually, we'll use Spider-Man because I'm feeling funny. Spider-Man, it is. Man, these silly. There we go.
So beyond us?
Yeah. There you go. Spider-Man comes out of nowhere. Boom, boom. Misty steps behind you, and then I will cast Firebolt on Duncan. Well, I did a Misty Step. I can't. That's gonna be
Can you cast 2 spells in a round?
as long as it's a cantrip in your second one, and as long as the bonus action is the first one, which that is the case.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yup. Oh, I know. I hear you. That hits Duncan for sure. I mean, the 18.
Damn.
The back of the head.
So, poof. And you are gonna take.
Knocks my hat off.
You are gonna take.
Jeez.
You're gonna take 19.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the back of my head.
19 fire as the back of your hat's a little bit on fire.
What do I see as this as a beard?
You see a like emo like Justin Bieber haircut with a white streak in it. Some like male mascara, some black nail polish, and a royal red robe. Go, oh my gosh! As he casts Firebolt on him.
Thomas will just be like, dude, we are just trying to talk to you.
We are?
So wait, hold on. We're at the top of the thing. Cat
Duncan
one's dead. Now it's Shiv's turn. What are you doing, Shiv?
She was very confused. But he still knows there's a cat in there. So, Thomas is a small man. Throw you outside as I go in and smash cat.
You cannot walk through Thomas's square.
I cannot make Thomas not be there with my large imposing body.
Would you like to make Thomas not be there?
Just like shove him down.
Yep.
Nah. I'll just shove him to the side.
Okay, make an athletics check. Contested with Thomas. Unless he chooses to let you pass.
I'm like, as he tries to push past me, I will just get out of the way.
No, you have no option. You are in this space in the exact moment he wants to be there because time in Dungeons and Dragons is 1 6-second period.
Then I'll roll it. Yeah, no.
18.
Cool. Thomas, you take 3 points of bludgeoning as he stomps you onto the ground and then walks past you.
Thanks, Shiv.
Okay, Shiv, what do you do with your bonus action?
No, I throw him into a wall. No. Does that takes an action?
What do you do with your bonus action is my question.
Action shove attack, right?
Thomas is on the ground. It's like, move.
This cat is mine.
Go up in that cat.
You could bonus action hit him with your weapon.
Oh, can I?
Yes, because in this case it's technically two-handed weapon.
Oh.
Or two-handed fighting, technically.
He just turns him into another
Sure.
bone weapon.
Smack him.
Swag. Alright, roll to hit. I'm being a little loosey-goosey, but it's fun.
18 plus.
Yeah, oh yeah. Whack! The cat just is no longer alive. And it's now bones. Alright, now it is Thomas.
Thomas will.
Because if you want to persuade him, that's an action. We're still on initiative.
Yeah, Duncan's still on initiative.
You should try to persuade him. Why not?
Thomas will.
Why not?
Dude, this boy's got some spells.
Cast healing word on himself at second, or cure wounds on himself at second level.
He's like, I'm in the middle of a serious combat. Alright, so now Thomas heals himself after stepping up. Now it is Duncan's turn.
Duncan will rage.
Okay, alright. Now you're raging.
And then, what do I pick to, was it 2 d8s?
Yeah.
Oh, you just roll a d8.
88, okay.
You roll a singular d8.
You're on ADA.
You have the thing. I could pull it up too. Why do you have this paper yet? Gosh,
I have it.
many episodes.
I have it.
We need
It's here.
We
That's
need
why
a
he's
printer.
Okay, so shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Wow. Cool. I'm assuming I'm making a roll here.
Yeah.
So let's go. Con.
It's only happened once.
8. Oh yeah, so by the way, this is the thing that we all need to address. So he literally starts to like get enveloped in this black shadowy energy, and in like these tendrils of like if you've seen Doctor Strange too, there's just like this weird like skeletal dark black energy comes out and it extends like a tentacle almost and grabs onto Viktor Velakovich, and then as it grabs onto him, what happens?
1d12.
1d12 damage. How bad is it?
Duncan's pissed, so
Okay.
he's going as hard as he can on it.
And this is just for free.
That was my hat.
That was my hat.
Oh my gosh.
Is that
I think you get that same amount of hit points. I could be wrong. You could roll again, but
What do you roll?
I rolled a 3.
3. So I take 3, and he's like,
And then
and then he does a hair flip again.
is that it?
No, you have an action. You have your whole life.
Oh, okay.
You rage as a bonus action.
All right, so I raged, did that, and then I'm going to. I still have my heavy crossbow out.
You do.
All right, I'm going to fire another bolt at him.
Swoop. Go. Shoot.
All right.
Roll a hit.
sure.
Please don't kill me.
Sure.
Please don't kill me. The Burgomaster would be pissed.
Plus 6. Please miss.
So 12.
12
to hit?
just hits.
Oh,
Roll damage.
All right.
what's it do?
As this ballista goes into this kid.
What is it? What is the weapon called?
What?
Dude, what's the weapon called?
It's a
Heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow.
Do you not have that written down yet? Oh
Is
my
it
gosh.
D12 for damage.
D10.
I think it's a D10, yeah.
D10.
2 arms!
Yeah, hopefully you only took off his leg.
That's a 10.
Yeah,
That's a
crap.
3.
Man, you love that number.
3.
Plus your nothing,
Dex.
because it's ranged.
Dex?
Oh, it's plus your strength, actually.
And
Plus your
and
dex.
plus
Plus your
your-
dex.
and
Plus your
rage.
dex. And your rage. Yeah. No, it's only melee. Plus your dex.
So plus 2. So
5.
5.
So he takes 5. You hit him in the shoulder, and he's like, oh, frack! And goes, and just cracks the ballista bolt, throws it on the ground, and you see his eyes light up purple. Cool. This is fun.
Thomas has full cover behind the wall, right?
Yeah, you do, but it is now my turn.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Please don't kill me, Spider-Man.
Duncan's about to get his shit wrecked.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about casting Fireball in the room.
Why are you still in the door? Why do you put yourself in the doorway?
And I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
go.
just got hit in
And
the
I'm gonna
back of the
go. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to. You just invade my privacy.
That's your action.
Yeah.
Okay. So whose turn is that?
And I will hold my action.
Roll persuasion against Duncan.
Yeah, roll persuasion.
I will hold my action. If Duncan does something, I will do something.
Okay. Whose turn is it after his?
It's 9th level.
It is Shiv's.
I know.
It's your turn, Jim.
His 9th level fireball. No, it's not.
Shiv is mostly uninterested now that the cats are gone. You can start looking around the room. Investigation check is an action, right?
It is. This is beautiful. What a combat.
I hate cats.
5.
Started with cats.
5. Okay.
Can't learn much in 6 seconds.
Stool's gone, right?
Stool's there,
on the
but
stool?
he's no longer on top of it.
Oh, invisible.
You see a teleportation circle in the corner of the room that has been moved. You also see a bunch of like books that are like various magical understanding, and then you see a pile of cat bodies. But that's it.
Yeah.
Like cat skins and shit.
Meat?
Yeah.
He's like, it's like a Milky Way.
Looking for that land.
It's like a Milky Way.
Looking for that lyrics, he says.
Basilica goes, meow. It's so good.
It's Cats the musical.
Oh, no.
You did it.
Oh, no.
Why are you taking my dice?
All right, so
Mine suck.
while you do that, what do you guys do? Thomas.
Hey, we don't want to fight either.
Well, get your man off me.
Duncan,
Man.
chill out.
Are you done with the fireballs, son?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with Fireball.
Well, that's a hell of a way to greet someone.
Thomas will try to pull Duncan into the room.
Well, I mean, sure, make an athletics check.
Contested?
Do you want to stop, Duncan?
Duncan's starting to cool down.
Okay. So you will lose your rage if you do not enact an attack or get hurt.
Depends on his thing.
I'm not going to tell you what I rolled unless you're going to let me do it or you're going to roll against me.
Well, I'm not seeing it coming, so
Do you resist his attempts to pull you back?
no, I don't.
Bet
If
you
he
do,
if he touches me, I like
All right. So
kinda
then
shakes me out of it.
initiative is over.
Okay.
Okay.
Shiv is now reading a book.
So as you guys all begin to
Chewing
take
on
in
cat's
the
bits.
reality of this very powerful spellcaster before you,
With a crossbow bolt.
you pick up your weapons, you pick up all that stuff, you see the pile of cat bones, and he says to you, he's like, so we're gonna figure out what the heck just happened here next time. We'll pick up there next time. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Crow's Curtain Call. We appreciate your view, your like, and your patronage. We'll see you next time.